Do you ever get that little wave of anxiety right before you open your banking app? That feeling, that pit in your stomach when you know the number isn't what you want it to be? Maybe you just paid rent, and seeing the balance drop makes your chest tighten. That feeling of not enough, or the confusion of not knowing where your money actually went, is exhausting. It keeps you in a constant state of defense, always reacting, always one step behind. But what if you could change that? In the next few minutes, I'm going to give you the single most important mindset shift that will help you move from a state of financial anxiety to one of strategic control. For years, this was my exact routine. The paycheck would hit my account, and for about a week, I'd feel rich. I'd eat out without checking prices, buy that new video game, say yes to every plan with friends. I was acting like a king. But then, inevitably, the second half of the pay period would arrive. Suddenly, I'm broke, living on ramen, and counting down the days until the next deposit. It was an emotional roller coaster, driven by feeling and impulse. My aha moment didn't come from a finance book. It came in a dusty warehouse in the Army. My job was logistics. I was responsible for making sure thousands of items, from truck parts to meals, got to where they needed to be, exactly when they needed to be there. We couldn't just hope we had enough supplies. We had a plan for every single box. Every item had a mission. One day, staring at a massive spreadsheet tracking all this equipment, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Why was I treating multi-million-dollar military assets with more strategy and less emotion than my own paycheck? I was treating my personal finances with more emotion than a Hollywood drama, when I should have been treating it like a logistical problem. A problem that had a solution. A problem that could be solved with a clear, unemotional framework. The moment I made that switch, everything changed. The framework that changed it all for me is called From Scarcity to Strategy. It has 3 simple steps. The first step is the hardest, but it's the most critical. Name the enemy. For most of us, the real enemy isn't debt or low income, it's avoidance. We're afraid to look at the numbers because we're afraid of what they'll tell us about our past choices. It's like ignoring the check engine light in your car. You know it's on. You can feel the car running a little rough, but you turn the radio up and hope it goes away. It never does. So the first step is to be the mechanic. Open your accounts, pull up your statements, and see the reality of your financial situation without judgment. This isn't about beating yourself up. It's about gathering intelligence. It's about turning on the lights in a dark room so you can see where everything is. You can't navigate a room you can't see. Step 2, give every dollar a job. Think of your income not as one big pile of cash, but as a team of employees reporting for duty at the start of the month. You are the manager. Your job is to assign every single dollar a specific role before you spend it. Let's use a real-world example. Say your take-home pay is $3,000 a month. You sit down and give orders. You say $1,200. Your job is to pay the rent. You're on guard duty at the front door. Then $300. Your mission is long-term growth. You're going directly into the savings account. $400. You're the fuel. You're covering groceries for the month. You keep going until every single one of those $3,000 has an assignment. Even your fun money gets a job. $200. Your job is to make sure I don't go crazy. You're for movies, dinners, whatever. But once you're gone, you're gone. This is proactive budgeting. It's the opposite of reactive spending, where you spend first and wonder where your money went later. When every dollar has a job, there are no unemployed dollars sitting around getting into trouble. And that brings us to step 3. Focus on offense. not just defense. Most financial advice is purely defensive. It's all about cutting costs. Cancel your Netflix. Stop buying coffee. Live like a hermit. And while defense is important, you have to stop the bleeding, especially at first. You can't win a championship just by playing defense. There's a limit to how much you can cut. You can't cut your expenses to zero. But there is no limit to how much you can earn. That's playing offense. Offense is about actively looking for ways to increase your income. This isn't about just wishing for more money. It's about a strategic plan. Can you learn a new, high-value skill online that makes you more valuable at your current job, setting you up for a promotion? Can you take the skills you already have, writing, graphic design, editing, and freelance for a few hours a week? Can you finally ask for that raise you know you deserve, armed with a list of your accomplishments? Building true financial strength isn't just about what you save. It's about what you can create and earn. Defense keeps you from losing. Offense is how you win. So to recap the game plan, first, name the enemy by looking at your numbers without judgment. Second, give every dollar a job by planning ahead. And third, focus on offense, not just defense, to grow your potential. This is how you go from being a passenger on that financial roller coaster to being the one driving the train. And tonight, I have a simple micro challenge for you. Just open your banking app or statement. That's it. Just look. And then write down your top 3 recurring monthly expenses. Don't do anything else. Just by doing that, you've taken the first and most powerful step. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the one money topic that gives you the most anxiety? Debt? Saving? Investing? Drop it in the comments below. Let's bring these challenges into the light together. If you found this framework valuable, hitting the like button and subscribing tells YouTube that this is the kind of guidance people need. Don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you'll know immediately when we upload new content. It's the easiest way to support our mission and ensure you're here for the next playbook. Forge strong, thrive on.